Hello and welcome to a new video. We have a new season going on and we are already sweating hard here with my Primarina. Of course, we're not gonna have the craziest top tier builds now in the beginning because first few days are always gonna be a little bit more chill. I don't know if people are gonna try hard as much as I do here with my Registeel Azumarill core, but I had to try something at least. I had to try something to do with the Azumarill because I want to use both water afraid types in one team because I thought that would be funny. This team has a little bit of a weakness against Trevenant. Was definitely fine. I think lost 1-2 games or something already in my first 15, which happens, but yeah, it was fun. The first 3 battles always gonna be a little bit more chill. You see stuff like Lapras that doesn't swap out and only has Ice Beam. You see stuff like Girafarig. Always, you know the deal. But we can talk a little bit more about the season. We can talk a little bit more about Primarina. The season, if you didn't know this, if you watch this video right now, you haven't done your battles and anything yet, there is a battle pass in the shop right now. Get this, it is for free, you don't have to pay anything. The thing is, we're gonna have now a battle pass for Go Battle League, which most likely gonna stay or maybe get even better during the next season of Go Battle League. And this battle pass, maybe you have to pay later on, I don't know yet. This one is free, most likely you're gonna have to pay for the other ones later on, but this one is free. And if you participate in this, you get extra Stardust rewards after a certain amount of battles, which I think is really cool. Then you get all of a sudden plus 5k more Stardust after 8 battles just for free, nothing at all. It's not kind of crazy rewards or anything like this, which maybe we're gonna get in more serious leagues later on, I hope, where we maybe even have to pay coins for it or something. But this one is just more to get some more Stardust, to test this feature out if the feature works, which is cool, and I really enjoy it. Niantic tries to make Go Battle League again a little bit more fun to play after Legend, which I think is a good idea. So here we now have this battle pass, which is definitely something you can do during the season. We don't know yet how by the way, my opponent just doesn't care and doesn't attack. I don't know, they're there, but they only tap every 5 seconds. Maybe they're drunk or something, I don't know. We don't know yet, in general, how far this battle pass is gonna go, if it's gonna be infinite and just based on an algorithm calculating how many wins you need and how much Stardust you get. I don't know. We don't know. I'm just at stage 4 or something right now, and most likely gonna go a few more stages further. We don't know how long it's gonna go. Gonna be very interesting to see and find out how much we're gonna get from those things, from the rewards. But definitely something cool to look at. But yeah, definitely go to the shop right now if you haven't done this yet. Claim this thing, and you're gonna be good and you get more Stardust, and that might encourage people to play a little bit more, stay a little bit more focused, and maybe we get some really cool rewards next season when they improve this feature. But yeah, now new season started, all gonna be a little bit different. First week gonna be a little bit lame, to be honest, because we have Great League and Johto Cup again, which we already had for 1 week again. But it's all starting. We at least have new Pokemon like the Primarina here, which I have to say is not good in Great League, of course, but it's gonna be something that you're definitely gonna want to get, at least VIVs. The thing is, this thing already would be very good in Master League. With the current moveset, it would be already very good in Master League. The typing, which you already know from Azumarill, is very, very good. And then you take a look in Master League, and in Master League you have stuff like Zekrom, which you kinda can deal with, but electric types of course a little bit bad. But this thing is a Charmer that gets very high CP, pretty decent CP, I think the same basically like a Torkiss, but has a secondary typing that really helps them out. And if this gets Hydro Cannon, which is definitely gonna get at some point, this thing gonna be amazing and nearly every league, which is going to be very cool. And maybe we get Fairy Wind as well, which makes it even then more viable. I hope we're going to get this move soon, but I guess it's going to be maybe next season or the season afterwards. They're going to say, they already said that they're going to be crazier move updates soon-ish. But it's going to be very, very cool with Primarina. Just not right now. Right now, maybe try to get a Hundo and maybe power it up for the current time, or try to just get good IVs and keep them. I don't think it's going to be way better in Ultra League as well. I think it's going to be a little bit better in Ultra League, but they're just better Charmers. But for Master League, this thing looks amazing. For example, Kyogre. Kyogre cannot do anything. For example, Dialga. Dialga usually hits those fairy types with the Iron Head, so they have to shield. Now you have the water typing. The water typing gonna be able to resist the Iron Head, so it's only neutral, so you can take one Iron Head without even being close to dying. So this thing gonna be definitely an improvement in Master League as soon as it gets its special move, and already I think it's gonna be a little bit better than like some other Charmers. And they're like for example, Ho-Oh as well. Like Ho-Oh, you resist the Incinerate now, which you didn't do before. Which might, you should be able to survive then one charge move as well, which is very, very cool. Like there's so many things where the typing is just so nice that this thing definitely gonna be viable in Master League, which I think is a very cool thing. So yeah, definitely something you kind of want to get during this event. There were tons of it. It's actually the first video again where I haven't had to use the rare candies. So this is at least nice. But yeah, very cool there. Again, to the gameplay, we have some more spicier people here with like their slow bro going for Sludge Bomb against my Registeel. So not a lot that I can say towards the team. It's completely weak against Trevenant. There's not a lot that you can do there. It's completely weak against Nidoqueen. There's not a lot that you can do there. But you don't want to run Primarina anyway in Great League right now, so this is more like a spicy pick, and I wouldn't suggest you getting this anyway right now. We have a Girafarig here, that's more fun. But yeah, like we have to try and see look and see what like is coming up there. But maybe next year it's gonna be good when we have C days for those ones. Should we? Yeah, we should. We should have C days for Generation 7 starters next year. Then this thing gonna be good. Right now, it's something to hold off with good IVs and try to get a good one for that. I might try it out in Ultra League as well as soon as we have Ultra League available again. Which gonna be, I think, in a week. Most likely in a week. But yeah, gonna be interesting. Here we have Fire Spin, Talonflame. I think I actually faced 2 of them. Not really the biggest thing. And we have a Guard Jump for Great League. Yeah, my opponent was more like a Spice Lord there, I guess. Scrafty is actually, this is like the thing. I don't know. Usually I should just stay in with my Registeel, get a shield from him and take that. But I have like basically my entire team is decent against the Scrafty, so I could have just swapped out, but my opponent just let it go anyway. We see the Mandibuzz coming in. I should have swapped out here, but I didn't, and I'm just gonna no-shield. It's an Aerial Ace. I guess it's a single moved Mandibuzz. Like again, like we cannot really take those first battles for granted. I'm gonna upload a video tomorrow as well with a new Pokemon. Or maybe tomorrow, I don't know if it's tomorrow or like the day after, we have to see. With a new Pokemon that, that's the day after, I think. But anyways, with a new Pokemon that I played during the last season, which I think is actually a little bit better because then we have a good comparison against top tier meta Pokemon. But I just kind of hold over with it because I just have the Primarina to showcase and we have a new season to showcase. And yeah, we just gonna go for some nice booms there with the Registeel. Registeel is so good. Like honestly, Registeel is such a broken Pokemon. If you want to climb and have like an easy time, go for Registeel. It just beats everything. Here we got bugged out from the game first, but started still at the same time as my opponent. Against the Sableye, I was like, oh, finally I can charm him down. I was a little bit slow on the switch, to be honest. I think I might have been able to farm down in time. Like this, I have to shield the return, which is fine. My opponent goes into the Registeel, and Registeel is also a little bit tricky for this team again, because now with the Zapkin edition, we are not gonna have the best time with our Zoomer, which was the time before, where like you can basically have a pretty simple, easy time. But we still have our own Registeel here. We can go for the Zapkin, debuffing his attack, and actually he goes to the Focus Blast. I should go for the Focus Blast here as well. I tried to go for the Zapkin, but he gets to the move at the same time as I get to my moves. But it is fine, he let this go. And I still gonna be able to get to a Zapkin here, which gonna allow me to debuff my opponent's attack. And now we have a mirror where he has more energy, but he basically does no damage anymore. You see the difference here already. After this play rough, you see how much difference there is after there's like basically the same moves. And here's like nearly at half health while I am chilling still after 2 play rough over half health. So there's nothing my opponent can do here anymore. Getting the debuff is just so crazy. Like the Registeel is such a meta threat. You definitely want to get it if you didn't get it already. such a good Pokemon. We can go for the Play Rough. Hooray! Very nice. And we're just gonna win this game. It's so easy in the beginning. Here, this dude actually was kind of a problem later on. We see the Nidoqueen switch in, which was like always a little bit awkward, but yeah. What do you really expect? Nothing too crazy with this team. I kind of wanted to just try out this team. I didn't actually even go on PE Poke and looked up how good this team gonna be. I knew already that Trevenant gonna be a problem. I didn't think about Nidoqueen because I have a Steel type in the lead and I thought, yeah, Nidoqueen's fine. But of course, nowadays all our moves are resisted. But actually, this Nidoqueen wasn't really a problem. Even though he baited me, we're gonna be able to farm it down in time. We're gonna see the Lapras coming in, and now we know his entire team. The Greedent, the Lapras, and both of them died to Registeel. So we are fine with that. I can actually also go... Oh, he goes into his Greedent. He's gonna be able to KO me here. I'm fine with that. Double move Greedent. But I was kind of scared here, to be honest, because Greedent is so spammy and so thick. If he double shields here, we're gonna have a problem. And he gets a defense drop, which is really bad. And we lag, so we lose some energy there as well, because we were already at 100. And he let this go. But because he lets this go, we can just farm all the way down. And at this point, the game is over. My opponent gonna lose this with 2 shields. Nice 2 shield flags on my opponent's part there. Good game there. And we see the Obstagoon. Obstagoon is the same with this Grafty. I'm not sure if I really want to stay in here. I am sure that we lagged there. But we can just go for 1 Focus Blast, get either the Obstagoon or a Shield, and swap out, because swapping out there, yeah, we have 2 good Pokemon in the back. Wigglytuff coming in. Wigglytuff, not the biggest problem. We need to go for 2 moves anyway. 1 Hydro Pump wouldn't do enough damage, no matter what. And we just go for 2 Play Roughs. And we survive still 1 move here with a Play Rough. And going for our own Play Rough. And if he shields us, it's fine. Then he shields down. He doesn't want to shield. He goes into the Obstagoon. And we have another Water Fairy type in the back. I was not counting here, so I was just shielding just in case. He goes into Walrein. I can go to my own Registeel. And what I can do here is I can shield. He goes for the Earthquake. We can go for the Zap Cannon. And like this, his attack is debuffed already, which then doesn't really threaten my Primarina too much. He gets to the move before me. He goes for another Earthquake. But like this, I am going to be able to farm all the way down. You see how much I chunk. He goes for a move. Is this the Earthquake? It is not. And we can farm down the Obstagoon, go for the Moonblast, finishing this thing off, and bye-bye there. But honestly, the thing with Generation 7 is the designs are like also good. Like Primarina looks like such a cool Pokemon. We can go for Zetkin here against this Granbull. And my opponent goes into a Stunfisk, so we also have like a little bit more of a meta team here. This game is actually something that I played garbage, and I really bothered me like later on. He goes for the bait there. Like we were already 2 shields up here, which is perfect. We can swap out, which is perfect. I shield here. He goes for another Rock Slide bait. At this point, I thought he goes for a Rock Slide against this thing. He goes for a Rock Slide against the Registeel. He goes for an Earthquake here. I actually didn't remember him going for the Earthquake here, and this actually kind of hurt me later on. I didn't pay too much attention, I guess, to the battle because I wasn't called with others as well. So yeah, so this might have been a little bit tough. Now we have the Jump Love there. We can farm him down with a Charm, and I forgot there was a Granbull still. I totally forgot about this. I shouldn't have shielded this because I know my Registeel just beats the entire rest of the team, and I don't know why I just did this. And yeah, we can go for the Moonblast, get the attack debuff. He can farm me down. I was like, okay, I'm fine here. Like, I can just farm all the way down. He goes to the Rock Slide, which KOs us. And he goes for a move again. He has like 2 HP and he actually gets to the Earthquake again. I don't know how I lost this game. This was very bad played by me, but maybe good played by my opponent. There's always 2 sides on there. So, yeah, good game there. My opponent goes into a Stunfisk gear. We can go for the nice Focus Burst, get him low enough that we can farm down with our Zimmeral. We take the Rock Slide here. Thanks for this nice Rock Slide. He goes for another Rock Slide. I guess my opponent also has a single move Pokemon. Last battle of today, we have the Venusaur against us. Venusaur, we can just go for the Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump gonna get him close to half health. I am actually like, I never usually play the Azumarill. You know that from my channel as well. Like, you don't ever really see Azumarill in my teams. So I never really know what the best moveset. Like, it's always so awkward. You can play Ice Beam, play Rough together. You can play Ice Beam and Hydro Pump together. You can play Rough and the Hydro Pump together. There's like all those movesets, they are pretty similar, but there's actually always a significant issue with them. Like, always there's a one Pokemon that completely then destroys you. For example, now like grass Pokemon are completely destroying me. Before, I think there was something else which other Azumails would destroy me without the Play Rough, and if I didn't go for the Hydro Pump, I would get destroyed by like Registeels and other like Steel types. So it's always a little bit of an awkward payoff, but yeah, we're still gonna be able to win this game, just barely. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great start in this season, and remember to get the Battle Pass. Bye.